summer sim series literally got off to a slow start with a stalled car on the grid, resulting in a minor pileup in the first few seconds of the season. All races for the series will be handled under a standing start procedure, and understanding how it works and avoiding a jump start, which will result in a drive-through penalty, is key to a good race. A drive-through penalty is very costly due to the long pit lane and pit speed limit at 50 miles an hour, so as to be avoided if at all possible. Luckily, everybody was able to continue and got away relatively quickly, closing up gaps through the first few corners on cool tyres. The early part of the race reflected the very close qualifying times, with some fine and fair racing and some extremely good defensive driving. Drivers quickly discovered that avoiding mistakes was key to lasting the distance, and they soon settled into their rhythms, getting used to the technical layout in the Radical SR3 RSXs that all had identical setups and fuel loads for the race, meaning success was all down to driver skill. The fuel load did present a bit of a challenge. While it is possible that the cars could have made the full race duration of 20 minutes plus an additional lap, it seemed likely that more than one would run out on that additional lap, so it was going to be very close. So all drivers elected to pit with only a few minutes remaining, and this is where the fun started. Some had never done a pit stop before and missed the designated pit box, resulting in some very long stops. Practice is key here to not spending a couple of minutes sitting idle in the pits. All cars finished and agreed that the first week was a success, with only a few minor changes needed for subsequent races. So on to week 2, which will feature the Radical again, this time on the Speedpass configuration, which utilizes the bus stop and bypass. See you then.